In the year 1865, Jules Verne, a master of science fiction, penned a tale that ignited imaginations. From the Earth to the Moon dared to dream of a day when humans would reach for the stars. Verne's intrepid explorers embarked on their lunar journey aboard a projectile fired from a colossal cannon. It was a testament to the boundless possibilities of science and engineering. Could such a feat ever be possible? Could a cannonball, propelled with enough force, truly escape Earth's grasp and soar into the cosmos? We live in a world governed by unseen forces. One such force is gravity. Gravity is the invisible tether that binds us to Earth. It's the reason objects fall back down when tossed in the air. A cannonball, no matter how powerful the blast, is still subject to this fundamental law of nature. When a cannon fires its payload, the projectile soars through the air. However, gravity relentlessly tugs it back towards Earth's surface. This constant pull causes the cannonball's trajectory to curve, eventually leading to its inevitable descent. Our planet is not flat, it's a sphere, a giant ball hurtling through space. This spherical shape is crucial for understanding how objects move around it. When we think about launching something into space like a satellite or even a cannonball, we need to consider the Earth's curvature. The Earth's round shape means that as you move horizontally, the ground beneath you curves away. This is a fundamental concept in orbital mechanics. For a cannonball to achieve orbit, its path must match the curvature of Earth. This means it has to travel at a speed where the curve of its path matches the curve of the Earth. If it goes too slow, it will fall back to the ground. If it goes too fast, it will escape into space. The perfect speed is what we call orbital velocity. Imagine a line drawn around the Earth, a circle that represents a stable orbit. This line is not just a simple path, it's a delicate balance point. At this point, the force pulling the object towards Earth, which is gravity, is perfectly balanced by the object's forward motion. This balance keeps the object in a continuous free fall around the Earth, creating what we know as an orbit. If the cannonball's trajectory doesn't align with this circle, gravity will win the battle, pulling it back to the ground. This is because gravity is constantly pulling objects towards the center of the Earth. Without the right speed and direction, the object will inevitably be drawn back to the surface. To stay aloft, the cannonball needs to travel sideways as fast as it falls towards Earth. This means that the horizontal speed must be high enough to counteract the downward pull of gravity. Essentially, the object is falling around the Earth rather than directly towards it. This sideways motion is what keeps it in orbit. This delicate balance between gravity's pull and the projectile's forward motion is the key to achieving orbit. The forces must be perfectly aligned, otherwise, the object will either fall back to Earth or drift off into space. Understanding this balance is crucial for everything from launching satellites to planning interplanetary missions. It's a dance of forces that allows us to explore beyond our home planet. Speed is paramount when it comes to escaping Earth's gravitational clutches. The force of gravity is a powerful one, constantly pulling objects back towards the planet's surface. To break free from this invisible grip, an object must achieve a certain velocity, known as escape velocity. This is no small feat and requires immense energy and precision. To achieve orbit, a cannonball or any object for that matter needs to reach a staggering velocity of 8 kilometers per second. This is the speed at which the object can continuously fall around the Earth without ever hitting the ground. Imagine throwing a ball so fast that it never lands, but instead keeps circling the planet. That's roughly 18,000 miles per hour. To put this into perspective, the fastest jet aircraft can only reach speeds of about 2,200 miles per hour. The speed required for orbit is nearly 10 times faster than that. It's a mind-boggling speed that pushes the boundaries of human engineering and technology. At this speed, the cannonball is essentially falling around Earth, constantly being pulled inward by gravity, but moving forward fast enough to maintain its altitude. This delicate balance between gravity and forward motion is what keeps satellites and the International Space Station in orbit. They are in a continuous free fall, but their high speed prevents them from crashing back to Earth. However, if we wish to truly break free from Earth's gravitational grasp and venture into deep space, an even greater velocity is required. This is known as escape velocity. Achieving this speed means overcoming the gravitational pull entirely, allowing a spacecraft to travel to other planets, moons, and beyond. This escape velocity is approximately 11.2 kilometers per second, or a blistering 25,000 miles per hour. Reaching this speed is a monumental challenge, requiring advanced propulsion systems and a deep understanding of physics. It's the speed at which a spacecraft can leave Earth's influence and set course for the stars. At this speed, a projectile can overcome Earth's gravitational pull and journey to other celestial bodies. This opens up a universe of possibilities, from exploring distant planets to sending probes to the far reaches of our solar system. The quest for speed and the desire to explore the unknown drive humanity's relentless pursuit of space travel. Section 5. Modern marvels: rockets versus cannonballs. While Jules Verne's vision of a space cannon is captivating, modern space travel relies on a different approach. Rockets. Unlike cannonballs, which receive a single explosive burst of energy, rockets generate continuous thrust. This sustained propulsion allows them to gradually increase their velocity and reach the speeds needed for orbit or interplanetary travel. Rockets also have the advantage of being able to adjust their trajectory mid-flight. This maneuverability is crucial for navigating the complexities of space travel. Section 6. Overcoming challenges: air resistance and precision. Launching a cannonball into space presents a host of formidable challenges. The concept might seem straightforward at first glance, but the reality is far more complex. The sheer force required to propel a cannonball out of Earth's gravitational pull is immense. This is not just a matter of brute strength, it involves intricate calculations and precise engineering. One major obstacle is air resistance. As the cannonball travels through the atmosphere, it encounters a significant amount of drag. This drag is caused by the friction between the cannonball and the air molecules it collides with. The faster the cannonball moves, the greater the air resistance it faces. As the cannonball tears through the atmosphere, it encounters friction from the air, which slows it down. This friction generates heat and can cause the cannonball to lose a substantial amount of its initial velocity. Overcoming this friction is a critical challenge that engineers must address. This air resistance would require an even more powerful cannon, one capable of imparting an immense amount of initial velocity to overcome the drag. The cannon must be designed to withstand the enormous forces generated during the launch. Additionally, the materials used in the construction of the cannonball must be able to endure the intense heat and pressure experienced during its journey through the atmosphere. Furthermore, the precision required for a spacebound cannon shot would be astronomical. Engineers must calculate the exact angle and velocity needed to ensure the cannonball reaches its intended destination. Any deviation from these calculations could result in failure. The margin for error is incredibly small, and even the slightest miscalculation could have catastrophic consequences. Even the slightest miscalculation in angle or velocity would send the cannonball veering off course, dooming it to a fiery re-entry into Earth's atmosphere. This re-entry would not only destroy the cannonball, but could also pose a significant risk to anything in its path. The challenges of air resistance and precision are formidable, but they are not insurmountable. With the right technology and expertise, it is possible to overcome these obstacles and achieve success. Section 7. Jules Verne's legacy: inspiring the future. While a cannonball launched into space remains a fictional concept, Jules Verne's visionary tale has left an undeniable mark on the world. His daring imagination helped to inspire generations of scientists, engineers, and dreamers. Verne's work reminds us that the boundaries of possibility are limited only by the scope of our imagination. Section 8. Could it be done? Realities of a space cannon. Could a space cannon ever become a reality? The challenges are daunting, but not insurmountable. With advancements in materials, science, propulsion systems, and computational modeling, a future where objects are launched into space using electromagnetic railguns or other advanced technologies doesn't seem entirely implausible. However, the cost and complexity of such endeavors would likely outweigh the benefits compared to traditional rocket-based launch systems. Section 9. Conclusion: a universe of possibilities. The idea of launching a cannonball into space, as envisioned by Jules Verne, is a testament to the power of human ingenuity and our endless fascination with the cosmos. While the practical limitations of such an endeavor are significant, the underlying principles of gravity, velocity, and orbital mechanics continue to shape our understanding of space travel. As we continue to explore the universe, we carry with us the spirit of Verne's boundless imagination. always striving to push the boundaries of what is possible.